Welcome back, my Gator Knights. I gotta tell you, I'm just a little agitated today. You know, I just can't do this fucking Jake fucking Paul shit anymore. You know, it's just too much. You know, the problem child. You know, the so-called future of boxing. You know, the biggest draw in combat sports, some say. And now he's teasing a 2025 rematch with Iron Mike Tyson. You know, 'cause, like, are we really doing this again? Jake Paul is a fraud, and yet here we trod. This whole thing is flawed like a horse playing God. He dodges real fights, just clout chasing bites, gets paid for the hype like a clown in the lights. Oh, Jake Paul's not a boxer, just a hype beast in disguise, fighting legends way past 60, acting like it's a prize. Oh, Jake Paul's not a boxer, just a YouTuber with cash. He won't fight real contenders cause they knock him on his ass. He calls for a fight against Tyson at night, but the man's past his prime and it just isn't right. Oh, Jake Paul's not a boxer, just a brand with viral views. Put him in the ring with Canelo, watch how fast he gets removed. Now listen to me, Jake Paul is not a fucking boxer. Jake Paul's a guy who got famous for throwing furniture into pools and fucking pissing off his neighbors every time he got a chance. Yeah, sure, he's 11-1 against some fucking old ass dudes coming out of a retirement home, or up against some fucking people who've never fought a day in their lives. And yet somehow we're supposed to take him seriously because what, he lasted 12 rounds against, no offense, a 58-year-old Mike Tyson? You know, Mike Tyson, the Iron Mike Tyson, the man who ended careers in 91 seconds, the man who literally turned people's souls into dust before they even had a chance to hit the mat. And now Tyson is out here getting winded by round fucking 3, and Jakey Poo thinks that's proof that he's an elite fighter? Like, who the fuck is letting this shit happen, you know? And I know what some of you are gonna say. You're gonna say, oh, Gator, it's just entertainment. Oh, it's just a couple guys having fun. It's not that serious. You mean to tell me that one of the greatest motherfucking heavyweight champions of all time is getting used as a clout machine for an ex-Disney kid, and I'm supposed to just accept this shit? Tyson is a legend and should not just be participating in another fucking Jake Paul fucking payday scam. Tyson should be remembered for knocking people out, not being outlasted by a shitty-ass YouTube vlogger. And what does Jakey Poo do after his so-called historic victory against a man old enough to have watched fucking Rocky in the theaters? Does he go and fight a real contender? Does he prove himself against actual boxers? Does he go fucking toe-to-toe with someone who isn't fucking legally required to take heart medications? No. He fucking sits there and calls for a fucking rematch. What, against a 59-year-old Mike Tyson? That's because why fight somebody in their prime when you can just sit there and milk the fucking legend for more pay-per-view fucking buys? Like what is wrong with you, man? And listen, I get it. I get some of you fucking people out there like shit. I get that some of you think, oh, it's fun, it's different, it's such a cool fucking twist. But what you need to understand is that you're fucking wrong, man. You're fucking out of your mind, dude. Look, I'm trying, and I am really fucking truthfully, fucking painfully fucking trying to see the fucking appeal here. But every time I try, my brain just shuts down. I literally cannot compute how this is enjoyable to any fucking buddy. Jake Paul is not a boxer. Jake Paul is a motherfucking fraud. Thank you, my Gator Knights, for joining me again today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you know? And if you think this rematch is a good idea, I don't know if we could be friends, but go ahead and talk about it down there in the comments, you crazy motherfuckers. And as always, I've been a pissed off, frustrated, aggravated fucking Gator, and you have been motherfucking great. Peace. Jake Paul is a fraud, and yet here we trod. This whole thing is flawed like a horse playing God. He dodges real fights, just clout chasing bites, gets paid for the hype like a clown in the lights. Oh, Jake Paul's not a boxer, just a hype beast in disguise, fighting legends way past 60, acting like it's a prize. Oh, Jake Paul's not a boxer, just a YouTuber with cash. He won't fight real contenders cause they knock him on his ass. He calls for a fight against Tyson at night. But the man's past his prime and it just isn't right. Oh, Jake Paul's not a boxer, just a brand with viral views. Put him in the ring with Canelo, watch how fast he gets removed.